Hey, welcome back to the 7th House Art Studio. I am doing a project here. I want to test the light fastness of Crayola color pencils. And I have my set of Crayola Colors of Kindness here, set of 12, and I've swatched them out. I've put a nice coverage on each one. And I'm going to put them and tape this to my window in my dining room, which gets very direct, strong light. So you can see my start date is October 2nd, 2024. My end date is September 2nd, 2024. So we shall see. I'm going to put a piece of tape on this side. So let me get that out and I'll be right back. Okay, so I didn't have any tape that would just not tear the paper to shreds. So I've taped a slip of paper on half of each side, or yeah, half of each color. So we shall see. I'll see you in a month. I've decided to also test the Prismacolor 12 set of color pencils and the Hobby Lobby 12 set of portraits color pencils. So we'll add these to our window and see what happens. Alright, so just like that, it's September 3rd. And we're going to check the results of our light fast testing. So I did end up putting 2 strips of paper because I thought maybe one, the sun would still get through it. But these were hanging up in my dining room window, which gets a lot of sun for 30 days. Well, since August 3rd to now, September 3rd, 2024. So this is the Crayola Colors of Kindness. Let's see how they did. Hopefully, the 2 strips of paper protected it pretty good. Huh. There's going to be a lot of tearing here. Let's do some cutting here. And I do have 4 other brands I put up in the window, the same window, a couple days ago. So stay tuned for that test results. How much tape did I put on this thing? You know what? Actually, this did pretty good. You can see here where the ink started to fade in the sun. But look, a warm hug is still pretty much the same. Warm and fuzzy faded a little bit. Hello, sunshine. I don't see any fading at all. Go with the flow. I see just a tad bit of fading right here. As you can see the line. Heart to Heart did fade pretty good. I don't know what happened here. This was like in the lead of the pencil. So Heart to Heart did fade a good bit. Best Buddies, I don't see any change at all. Sky's the Limit, I don't see any change at all. And Nurture Nature, I don't see any change at all. Breathe, oh, I'm so goofy. Breathe Deep, I don't see any change at all. Always Brave, there's a little bit of a change. Not so much a color fade, but a color change. It started turning a little bit green right there. Peace of Mind, I don't see any change at all. And Kind to the Core, I don't see any change at all. So that's the Crayola Colors of Kindness. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 that changed out of 12. I was pretty impressed. I left it out a day longer. I thought it was the 3rd. I had that covered up. I couldn't see the date. So way to go, Crayola. Next was the Hobby Lobby's Master's Touch. And you can see a lot of the writing that I did with whatever pen I used at the time has faded. Bear with me here. Alright, so you can see the ink has faded with my writing. These colored pencils do not have color names. So, this is the Hobby Lobby's Master's Touch. You know what? I don't see any change on any of them. I'm really surprised. This one a little bit, little tiny bit. You can see right there the change. Okay, I was really surprised since their acrylic paint fades really bad. So, evidently, their pencils are better. Now, I don't know, like, how long. This isn't like, oh, this is true. This is exceptional light fastness on any of these because it was only 30 days. Okay, so I'm actually impressed with Crayola and Hobby Lobby's Master's Touch. I thought they would really fade a lot. And this next set is the Prismacolor, the basic 12 set. Okay, you can see the ink has faded. I don't see any change here. The only thing I see is right here on this orange. You can see right here the line where it started to fade a little bit, maybe a little bit there. But that's it. Huh. You can see that I had it in the window for a long time that the ink started to fade off. So let's just look at them again. Get rid of those. So 30 days, 2 strips of paper on one side. Crayola, Colors of Kindness. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 colors, faded a little bit out of 12. Excuse me. And Hobby Lobby's Master's Touch. I see just very little bit there. And whatever color. This was the portrait set. I didn't mention that before. This is Hobby Lobby's Master's Touch portrait set. So I was pretty impressed with that too. And this is the Prismacolor basic set of 12. The only thing I can see is maybe the orange right there. Huh, good to know. I want to keep these so I know. Well, I appreciate you staying with me for 30 days, even though it didn't seem like that to you. But, yeah. So, like I said, I have 4 more brands up in the window now. So stay tuned for that. Let's see, we got Rose Art colored pencils, Pen and Gear color pencils, Crazy Art color pencils, and I cannot remember the 4th one. I will someday. Oh, it was Blick. Blick. Okay. All right, thank you guys. Come back. Hit that subscribe button.